Hey, what's up? It's Beardo back again with White Rock Dodge, and we have returned to Epic Adventure Outfitters to continue this Hellcat Gladiator build. Maybe we'll be dropping the motor in today and potentially dropping the body as well. Mr. Mike.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
Those engine mounts look good?
Yeah, they turned out nice. Ben did a great job.
As usual.
Always, yeah.
I'm just getting another coat of paint on there?
Yeah, just getting some paint on it so that they can dry so we can drop the engine on it today.
Sweet.
And put the transmission in. I still got to do some cutting here so that the transmission can be bolted in properly.
How'd you make with the auxiliary coolant tank?
I got it in now and I'm just starting to figure out the hoses for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just put it in this morning.
Sweet.
And then yeah, now I'm just grabbing some hoses. I had to paint this stuff up first so that we can get to the dropping the engine later. So, but I'll grab all the hoses now and I'll start mocking up the pump and get that all sorted out. And then we'll drop the engine and transmission in, and then I'll carry on with those hoses and run them all the way up to the engine.
So you're gonna be mocking up kind of through there? And
yeah. So what ends up happening is the hoses for the tank one side will come down and just basically follow the frame, and then it hooks around and then drops under. Mm-hmm. And then on this side, it actually comes down the frame and then comes over the transmission and then follows the other one up to the engine.
Sweet.
Yeah. It'll look nice when it's done. We'll have it all covered as well so that it's protected from rubbing or anything like that. So.
Nice.
I was working on that yesterday, trying to get the hoses in the sheathing. And then this morning I started on the tank and got that in, and this is where we're at now.
Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Looking good. So we'll catch up with them when he's got those lines in and drop some new motor in. Hellcat motor into the Gladiator.
Hopefully it's the engine and transmission.
Because I don't think Rich is going to Fletch Flintstone it all the way from fucking Colossus to dealership.
Let's go.
Oh, what? It's a Hellcat. Oh, it's just a Hellcat.
Oh, yeah.
Not even a demon? Oh. Who cheaped out?
Thought we were getting something with some power here.
I'm not even interested. I'm out.
Take me with you? Take me with you.
All kidding aside, America's Most Wanted says this is the most reliable and best choice. Because because it's actually in daily driven cars. It's not such a race engine as much as it does have 707 horsepower. Basically, if you want a reliable motor and you want to beat on it, you want to do stuff, your probably best bet is picking either a 392 or a Hellcat engine. Hellcat engine being a little bit more to deal with because you got all that extra coolant, but it requires less heat dissipation than the Demon does.
We're going to take a little break from the coolant lines and do some transfer case stuff, huh?
Yeah, so we're trying to get a little more information on how the lines are run on that, because the new tank setup that they have, things changed a little bit. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get some answers on that before we start running a whole bunch of stuff. And then, so instead we'll prep the engine and transmission so we can drop it in a little bit later, but I got to deal with the transfer case. I got to change out the input shaft on this transfer case so it'll accept into the larger transmission.
Sweet. Okay, transfer case has been built.
Yep, put on. Yeah, it's on the transmission right now. Sitting outside.
We're gonna work on those coolant lines later, but first we're dropping some motor.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little jump ahead here a little bit.
More.
That's good.
Great.
Yeah. Ooh, I gotta get the brake.
I don't have the brakes. It has brakes. Just push the master cylinder.
Hand tricks, so I ignored my good intention. Called that number anyway. The doctor on the line said she'd get me in that day. Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze, Dr. Juice, Sister Squeeze. Guarantee.
Okay, engine has been dropped, and they're going to continue on with this build. I'm going to come back tomorrow and catch up with them when they drop the body and do some exhaust work. So stay tuned for that. Here at White Rock Dodge. Bye.
All around me.